Hi there, welcome to Stockton Kia. Today we have this Kia Picanto X-Line. It's a 1.25 5-speed petrol manual. Beautiful car, nice and spacious, great specification as well. Comes in the clear white as mentioned. You've got that recognisable Kia Tiger Nose grille section on there. The lovely kind of contrast on here. You've got that lime around the fog surrounds. You also see it on other bits and pieces around the car, particularly towards the back. You've got the 16-inch diamond cut alloy wheels. Lovely finish on there. Nice and spacious 5-door. Got the privacy glass to the rear to make it a bit more executive. Inside you've got that false leather. So it's different tones of grey. So you've got the darker section down the middle with the lighter section on the bolsters. Again, that lime stitching as mentioned. So it's throughout the car, different bits of features and finishes. The vehicle's done 33,465 miles. So it's just about average for the age of the car. Again, like I say, the finish on this door card here, you've got that glossy white finish with the yellow, 4 electric windows and the electric adjustment on the mirrors. You can fold the mirrors in as well with just a touch of a button. So I'll fire the car up. I'm going to show you a couple of features on this infotainment system. So you've got automatic headlights on there, or your Bluetooth, your digital trip computer information, air conditioning as well, cup holders, usual bits and pieces, nice comfy armrest. But as you can see, it's like a grey finish on the dashboard, on the door cards, on the handbrake. So it is quite a nice finish. Like inside, it's quite bright. You know, sometimes little cars can be dark and dingy on the inside. This certainly isn't that. So you've got the full DAB radio on here. It's got a list of all your stations on there, all alphabetically. You also use your mobile phone app, so you can incorporate Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So although the car hasn't got a built-in sat-nav, you can, of course, use your phone for that. So you can stream your Google Maps on the screen itself. You can have your Spotify, your Apple Music, whatever your preferred choice is. Another great feature on the X-Line is that reversing camera. So it's got the parking dynamic guidelines on there as well, which will guide you into any space. Gives you a bit more confidence. Obviously, check your mirrors at all times. Well, it's one of the biggest cars in the range for a small city car. Hopefully that makes a bit of sense. But you've got the colour-coded rear sensors in the lower section, and there's this bit I was talking about, that limelight strip down the bottom. Just adds to the effect of the car with the X-Line. Lovely twin exhaust finish. And inside the boot, it's a very practical boot. It does go quite far down. Although these aren't the biggest, and you know, it's practical. You get a wheelchair in there, you might just have to move that out of the way. You get a set of golf clubs in a Picanto. I've managed to before. You know, get the kids' bikes in. Easy to get a full week's worth of shopping as well, obviously depending on where you go. So as we come around this side, again, that trim at the front is replicated in the back. So it's that false leather trim with the tones of grey and that yellow stitching. There's plenty of space there. I'd say 3 passengers, but be realistic. Excuse me, be realistic. You're not going to get 3 grown adults in the back of here. 2 sets of ISOFIX points as well. Losing my voice. There we go. There's many finance options on this vehicle. If there's more information you'd like to know about this Kia Picanto X-Line, or if you're interested in a test drive, so it's a 1.25, so it's a lovely engine, plenty of power, nice and spacious as well for a city car. Do get in contact with Stockton Kia. Be more than happy to assist you with your inquiry.